It's a high-stakes gamble.
I don't know about that.
How letting people smoke pot
I don't have a problem with it being legalized.
could save lives and help the state's budget. So why won't lawmakers get on board?
They're just afraid that this does not help them get reelected whatsoever.
And why you should care. It is a debate that stirs up strong feelings and often fears. We're tackling the topic of medical marijuana from a slightly different angle tonight. Could legalizing it cure what ails you and help balance the state budget? Right now, 14 states from Maine to California to Alaska and Hawaii allow pot smoking patients. Illinois could or would become the 15th. That's if lawmakers pass a bill when they return to work in coming days. So here's what we're talking about tonight. Here's the bill. We're breaking it down for you. The uncertainty and legal side effects. Law enforcement agencies, many of them think the extra pot out there would end up in the wrong hands. And the payoff, buried in debt, how Illinois could eventually cash in on cannabis by taking the pot at point of sale. But first, what's at stake? For one Chicago woman and others like her, it is the right to treat often debilitating pain with the only thing they say that works for them. And if you think it's a crazy idea, her story may make you think twice.
Typically it'll be like this in the morning, and because I'll get up and the legs will be spastic and stiff, and I'll do one of these.
Northsider Julie Falco has MS and says she tried everything to help her walk, to help loosen her stiff legs and deal with the pain, but nothing worked.
I had to, finally say, okay, that's enough. I see this isn't getting any better. So I was ready to take my own life.
Not only were prescribed medications ineffective on her legs, she says, they all had side effects, like severe nausea and depression.
I was depressed. I was horribly depressed, and everything that I was taking, this medication, after a while, I was flattened out. And then I was having a hard time walking, and the illness was getting worse. And I figured, okay, that's it. I'm ready to call it quits.
Now Julie Falco makes brownies and cookies. And yes, she adds you-know-what to them. Don't worry, though. She's used to the laughs that follow when people hear that she's making cannabis cookies.
Every joke in the book. Every joke in the book, and that has offended me for 6 years.
So how do you get it?
I can't tell you. That puts me and you in jeopardy. Because as long as it's illegal, I'm illegal. Me, in my walker, I'm illegal.
Now, for 6 years, she hasn't used another drug. She's pushing lawmakers to legalize marijuana, saying she's found the only thing that gives her quality of life and reason to live.
There are other patients I know they're in so worse condition, they can't make it to the Capitol because they're so in pain, and I know how that is. That's how I was 6 years ago. But I feel better than ever, and I will keep talking about this until people listen, because this is huge.